Woo! What's going on, guys? Welcome to the Orum'S Den. This is where we talk football, and hopefully we're going to talk some Detroit Lions. Obviously, we're going to talk some Detroit Lions, man. We had a 53-man roster cut-down day today. Tuesday, 4 o'clock. It's already passed. What's going on, Micro Mike? How you doing, buddy?
Hey, man, I'm doing pretty good. Appreciate you allowing me to get on today for Orum'S Den, one of the greatest shows out there, folks. We got 5 in the building. Make sure you hit that like, and let's get at it, man. Let's talk about this roster.
Oh, yeah, man. Let's say hi to what's going on, Vash Darwin. How you doing, buddy? Madness Elite Show. Corey Batten, what's up, brother? How you doing? Randy Daniels, how's it going, bro? How you doing? The Dern in the building. What are you doing, buddy? Get in here if you can. Yeah, man. So that 53, bro, is there anything about this 53 that you're surprised, or are you upset about anything going on with the 53 that just happened, Mike?
Nah, I'm not upset. I'm not really upset. This is very similar to what I kind of projected.
Mm-hmm.
I had 3 when we signed rookie free agents. I had 3 making the roster. We have 2 of those 3 made the roster. Tommy Kramer initially has not made it yet, so I'm feeling pretty good. I like the fact that they going young there. The trade that took place today, I think that maybe the individuals may not like that or like that as well. I haven't really been able to watch Trinity Benson's film yet because I literally am on lunch break right now. But from what I heard from Chat Sports and the Broncos fans themselves, Broncos fans are not happy about it. They wanted to have Trinity on there. And crazy as it could be, remember when I stated that Dan Campbell is the one? I made that video. I had no idea they're going to take that personally and make sure that they go ahead and trade for Trinity for Neo and Dan Campbell. So,
oh yeah, man, that adds right up. Exactly, that adds up, man. That made me dumbfounded right there, bro. Yeah, now you think about it.
When I see that,
I'm like, oh my god, all right, you're right, Trinity. Okay, man, the one, it all, hey, bro, it all goes first full circle, then, man, for sure.
Yeah.
And about that Trinity Benson kid, I did a little quick video on him. I talked about him a little bit. Once the trade happened, it went down. I had to get on it. So it was kind of hard to find some really good video of him. Found a little bit, and then, like you said, I went on like Denver media, Denver sports media, Denver fan base, and like you said, they were kind of upset that they lost this kid. He was in a room. He was in a room in Denver where he wasn't going to get much playing time because they got Jerry Jeudy, Tim Patrick, Cortland Sutton, and another guy over there. They got 4 good wide receivers in Denver, and he wasn't going to get much playing time. He was going to be the 5 or the 6 guy. And I went and did some little research on him, and the kid's he's smaller, but he's fast. And hey, the one thing I noticed, he can catch footballs. He doesn't drop anything. He didn't drop anything in preseason. He played really well. He was a top 10 PFF guy. So I'm not saying he's going to come here and be Tyrell Owens or anything like that, but he's going to get a shot in this wide receiver room. And I think giving up a 5th and a 7th, we get a 6th back. I don't think it was that bad of a deal, man.
Hey, what's up, Spirited Detroit Podcast?
What's up,
man? Want to talk some football, man? I'm sure that Mark won't care.
Yeah, what's going on, buddy?
For sure. We needed a wide receiver, guys. I mean, our wide receiver depth is fairly pitiful, and we need to have that guy. And now we have a lot of number 3 wide receivers right now. I mean, we got Tom Kennedy, we got Amon St. Brown, we got Quintez Cephas, now we got Trinity. How are they going to do this? Are they going to just go straight up West Coast offense on steroids here and do nothing but 5-yard passes? So we're going to see how this looks. But yeah, I don't know I can't grade the trade right now because I don't know enough about him. All I know is Broncos fans are upset. That's all I know. Unable to really look at this guy's tape. We gave up a 5th and a 7th round draft pick this year, and we got a 6th round draft pick in 2023 in him.
Yeah.
So we'll see. We shall see how it works out. I'm going to keep my reservations for him until the season comes. If he's a
100%.
playmaker, hey, it works out. If he is not that good, it was a bad trade. But right now, yeah, I can't. Hey, we got a super chat.
Hey, thank you, Travis Doyley. Super chat, $5. Go Lions, 10-7. My boy Travis Doyley, always the most confident guy on here. Love the enthusiasm, brother. Love the enthusiasm, my friend. Love it. Thank you for the super chat, bro. You're one of the best out there. Tone T, what's going on, brother? How you doing, man? How do you feel today?
Feeling neutral. I'm just glad Tavai gone. If Tavai wasn't gone, and I would have been ready to fire up Dan Campbell in his front office, but he's gone, so I can be happy for once.
Yeah, man. Let's talk a little bit. Jelani Tavai, Tone. Like I know you're happy about it. I know a lot of people were sitting on the edge of their seat the last 24 hours, thinking that he was not gonna be cut. But I had a feeling, man. We all did. I think most of us. I think 99.9% of us Lions fans did. They were trying to trade him through the 24-hour period. Obviously, no biters.
I don't know who they thought it was going to. They better send the Bishop Sycamore because ain't no NFL team traded for him. Ain't no NFL team traded for him.
If anyone doesn't know about that Bishop Sycamore, man, go to ESPN and check out that story. That's a heck of a story.
I need a 30 for 30 on that. That's the craziest stuff I don't see in sometimes.
We need that, brother. Did you hear about that, Mike? That Bishop Sycamore stuff?
No, I have not heard about what's going on with that.
Basically,
explain it there, Tone.
It was a fake high school. A fake high school full of like dropout JUCO players. Ended up on ESPN playing one of the best football teams in the country. They got beat 58-0. They was talking about we got all these D1 recruits. The announcer was talking about we can't prove that, but we going to take their word on it. Like y'all ESPN, how y'all know?
Yeah, and apparently the head coach is like wanted. He's wanted for something.
I think he's wanted for fraud.
The whole thing is crazy. Yeah, the whole thing is crazy, man. We got a $5 super chat from Travis Doyley again. Thank you, brother. How about that Gardner Minshew trade? We will get to that for sure. The Gardner Minshew trade going to the Eagles. You know what I mean? It seems like there's something going on with Jalen Hurts, man. It's always like I don't know, man. I'm not sure about him going over there. I don't think he's the answer quite to the Philadelphia Eagles. Gardner Minshew, I think he's the third guy. He goes from Jacksonville being the second guy, it seemed like, or I thought he was the number 2 in Jacksonville. Now he goes to Philadelphia, and he's like the number 3 because Flacco's still there, right? So I'm not really sure about what's going on with that trade. It just always seems like they're trying to get something, though, because of Jalen Hurts. It always feels like they don't like Jalen Hurts. I don't know, Mike. What do you think about that?
You know what I think about that? I think that the Eagles they don't know what direction to go. I think they're a bad franchise. Their general manager, I don't know what's going on. They're going. There's 50 different directions they're going. Yeah. They're in a world of hurt, man. I think this team doesn't have a good future because they're directionless. There's like what are you doing? Like it doesn't make any sense. Like nothing makes sense they're doing there.
Yeah, it's a very lateral move to me. I don't understand it. It's not going to really help out Jalen Hurts' development if that's what they're trying to do, or they're trying to push. They're trying to push Jalen Hurts with Gardner Minshew. I don't see it, so I don't know. Tom, what do you think about that, bro? About Gardner Minshew going to Philly?
And it's interesting. It's very clear the Eagles are. I've been saying this for months. It's been very clear the Eagles have not been in on Jalen Hurts that much. Even with the year that Wentz was having, they didn't really. Wentz was still kind of their starter until the coach was like, "We'll offer you like a potential first." It was like, "Yeah, we'll say that in an instance." They clearly don't believe Jalen Hurts. They've been saying it for months, basically, and I feel like people are finally starting to realize it. I don't understand. I don't know how to feel about the Gardner move because I think Gardner might be a better quarterback right now, but Hurts has significantly more upside. But then I think Gardner contract in next year. I don't think he's under contract next year. So I mean, I don't know. I see. I can kind of get why they did it, but I also don't. Cause I'm like, well, if Hurts isn't your guy, so what you gonna do? Throw in Gardner? I mean, Gardner's not gonna be your guy either. I'm like, so, but if Hurts is your guy, then what you got a really good backup quarterback for like what, 1 year?
Yeah, I don't understand the move either. So maybe it just gives him a chance to be a free agent next year, and maybe he can latch on to another team. But how's it going there, Sam the Man, Randy Daniels? How you doing, brother? Andrew Ludsford in the building. Patty Grimes reacting with Brendan. How's it going, everybody? But yeah, back to Detroit Lions, though. We'll talk a little Lions, too. We'll mix it up. So Tyrell Crosby, Mike, I know he's one of your guys.
Yep.
A little bit shocked that he didn't make the squad. He has a chance to make it back onto the Detroit Lions because he was waived through an injury designation. So he automatically comes back on the Detroit Lions, but on IR if he gets unclaimed. What's your thoughts on that, bro?
This was a questionable move in my opinion. I like Tyrell Crosby. He's our best swing tackle. Right now, folks, think about this. We got 3 tackles on the team. 2 of them are starting. That is not what you want to have more than 3 on a team. I'm concerned about this. We don't know the extent of his injury, obviously, but I don't like it. I felt like he was a good swing. If there's an issue, if someone gets a COVID, or if there's an injury to Decker or Penei Sewell, you throw in Tyrell Crosby. You know, you're not as worried. Now, who's worried with me? If there's an injury to Penei Sewell or to Taylor Decker, I'm worried. Hello.
Yeah, who's worried, man? But yes, if you're worried, no, you're not.
Look like trash.
Yeah.
So it's extremely concerning to me right now. But, you know, we don't know. Maybe they're going to pick somebody up in waiver wire. Yet to be seen, but I'm concerned.
I think for sure they're going to pick someone up. Their tone, man. What do you think about the Tyrell Crosby situation? Still has a chance to come back on the team, but if he does, he's done. He's good. He'll be on IR. So what do you think about that?
Man, y'all better hope that Taylor Decker don't hurt his pinky toe. He don't hurt his middle finger. You better hope Sewell none of them even get a little bit nicked, because you don't got nobody to go in, right?
No.
And you got and that work, and then you know maybe you throw in Big V, but like we know Big V trash at tackle. I don't know who you gonna get at the waiver wire. I mean, we gonna get Bobby Brown. Bobby Hart. If you gonna get Bobby Hart, you might as well just kept Crosby. I don't know who they gonna get off the waiver wire. I better hope nobody go down. None of these tackles, and surely none of these guards, because we don't got no depth really anywhere. I don't trust none of these backups. I barely trust some of these starters.
Yeah, they better go make a move.
They better figure some stuff out.
I think it's almost they have to go make a move and maybe go trade for somebody. May have to give up. I know we don't want to hear that right now in a build, but like Mike said, and you guys said, and you said as well, Tone, if someone goes down, man, we're in a lot of trouble. Like, who's the third guy? Matt Nelson? That's the third guy? It's not Nelson.
I mean,
who is?
That's who we got as our backup tackle. We got Nelson.
And he's been terrible. And he was a little bit up and down last year, but this preseason and this
he's not even good in The Simpsons.
Oh, he's not even good in The Simpsons, man. So I don't know what's going on there. I don't know what's going on there with Tone T. We had 2 Tone T's there, it looked like. What the heck was that, brother? What the heck? Okay. All right, man. All right.
I joined on my computer, but I was like, I might as well just stay on my phone.
All right, brother. Okay, that's cool. Okay, another cut that we had that we could talk about. Rashad Perriman. Gone. This made me very, very excited. I was very, very happy. Outright released. You can go right away. Don't have to worry about anything. You can go sign with somebody, bro. How do you feel about this, Tone?
Man, I've been calling Rashad Perriman trash for months. And some people was trying to tell me, like, Tone, he's fast. But I'm like, he don't do nothing else. I'm like, yeah, he's fast. But, like, A, he's not as fast as he used to be. And B, he can't catch or run routes. Now, that's the 2 things you got to do as a wide receiver. They'll let you. They'll start you Even if you're not fast, if you can catch and run routes, they'll start you. Look at our team. That's what we got in St. Brown and Cephas. But if you just fast and you ain't even that crazy fast, like he had like legit 4.2 speed before now, but he's probably hovering like what? Probably like mid 4.3s at best. And I'm been glad. I don't know why we signed him. He's gonna be trash. And I'm finally glad he's gone.
Oh yeah. Mike's trying to come out of the matrix, it looks like. Mike, man, how do you feel? How do you feel what's going on with Rashad Perriman, brother? He's not a Detroit Lion anymore. How do you feel?
You know how I feel? I feel very proud of my team because there's one guy since day one that said this dude's not going to be a Detroit Lion on the 53-man roster. There's one guy that stated this. His name is Mark Orum from Orum's Forum. He said since we get he ain't going to make the 53-man roster. That's the only person I knew that ever said that. So huge shout out to Mark Orum for being Nostradamus here. And for a guy we signed for $2.5 million, we cut him in the first cuts.
Yes.
But I'm happy. You can't hold on to a guy that can't hold on to a football. How can you hold on to a guy that can't hold onto a football? You take the football and you grab it. Okay.
That's it.
That's all you got to do. You know, you got everything with you, but you don't have the hands. So I would rather have a 5'0" who can catch a football than a guy who's got that speed. He's got straight line speed, and he's a workout warrior. I would rather have a guy who's 5'0" than catch a football than that. So I'm happy.
Yeah, I wasn't happy with that pickup from the get-go, from day one. I was just didn't understand it. You know what I mean? It's a kid that was living off of 2019 off of 5-6 games. That's what he's been living off of. Like 2015 first round kid, didn't do nothing his rookie year, didn't even play at all, and sporadically played on a couple other teams. It just stuck around, I think, only because his athleticism. And then had that 2019, and now he's stealing money. Now he's just stealing money from people. Stole money from the Jets. He stole $2 million from Sheila. Who's next? So someone's got to arrest that man because he's just stealing money, man. It's not even fair. Oh, we got TA in the building.
TA.
Hey, what's up, fellas?
Me as a GM boy. Perriman would never be on the team.
Yeah. TA. What's up, brother? How you doing, man?
Hey, what's up, fellas? Man, I haven't been on in so long, man. I forgot how to do the shows, man.
It's like ride a bike, brother. Like riding a bike, and you're the man, bro.
You never forget, right? Hey, what's up, fellas?
What's going on, man? So how do you feel about this 53-man roster so far, buddy?
Well, man, I haven't looked over the whole roster yet. I still got to look at it. But from the people that got cut, yeah, rightfully so. You know, I know everybody wanted Tavai gone, and I can understand a guy that's missing tackles, like my boy Mike said, playing 30 feet back on defense. You know, you can understand that totally, man. So a couple guys that I did want to make the team, they didn't make it. Guys like I did want Craig Reynolds. I'm always rooting for the underdogs, man, to make the roster. And this guy did not make the roster, man. That really, really hurt, man, to see Craig Reynolds not make it because he played well, but he just didn't make it.
Yeah, it was like a numbers game for Craig Reynolds, man. He came in a little late, right? He came in a little late there, man. I thought he deserved a spot though, but I think they valued Godwin Igwebuike. I think they valued his special teams. What's that, man? Oh yeah. Oh man. So yeah. So when they value special teams, man, I think that was his. You know, that was the Black Rose. I think of death. I'm laughing, man.
Yeah. Hey, Mark, he's stupid, man.
It's got like a whoopee cushion. What was that, man?
I thought y'all bumped dividing. I thought I heard crap.
That's it, eh? Yeah, man. So, hey, TA, well, what do you think about the Tyrell Crosby situation? I know, like we were saying, man, we got some concern over here, man. We got, Matt Nelson as that third tackle right now. And there's not a lot of pickings right now going on the waiver wire. So what do you think about them getting rid of Tyrell. He must be hurt, obviously, because they waived him with an injury designation. So,
right, man. Crosby, I definitely thought that they would keep him because Crosby is a guy that can play multiple positions on the line. So I thought that he would be a guy that they would definitely keep. But I guess, they just decided to go in a different direction this year. Now, you never know. I don't know, man. Crosby is that guy that you're like, man, yeah, this guy is pretty decent, and he gives us that depth that we need, especially if a guy like Penny Sewell goes down or something like that. You know what I'm saying? You have another guy that comes in as that insurance policy, and now you're looking like, man, you don't have that insurance anymore, and it's like it's crazy, man. So I think with him being let go, that kind of did hurt us a little bit, but I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I have no idea what these guys plan on doing with the offensive line. Only time will tell.
Mm-hmm. And again.
Yeah, well, the only time will tell, man. It's just going to be, and again, man, for sure.
And again.
Like the Lions are trending.
Stern's saying not surprising Crosby got cut, in his opinion. They tried to trade him before. Yeah, I know he was.
Yeah, they did try to trade him. Yeah, I agree with Tone on that.
Block, but I'm just kind of surprised that they cut him. He obviously is hurt though. He must have something going on because they did waive him with an injury designation. So I'm just trying to figure out, man, how bad was it though? Because Matt Nelson, man, is not the answer. Even if Penei Sewell struggles, which could happen, very well much.
But
he's going to struggle.
Matt
He's going to struggle.
Is not the answer. So it don't matter how much Sewell struggle.
Yeah, Matt Nelson is just like, man, I don't want him coming in. You just might as well keep Sewell out there. There's no point. I'm just saying.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Sewell's going. Me and Mike talked about it earlier, man. This team is going to get beat up a lot this year, man. So we might as well get ready for it, man. This team is going to be a punching bag this season.
Yeah, I think so too, man. It's going to be like Clubber Lang versus Rocky Balboa out there, buddy.
Yeah.
This is gonna be a long year.
Yeah, it's gonna be a long year. It's gonna be a rocky roller coaster season, man.
We're gonna
They're
be
saying
drunk.
that. I don't think Crosby wanted to be here. He wants to be a starter. I think so too.
True.
I think so too. I think that
he don't got a choice
evident.
this year though.
He don't have a choice now. He's probably going to go unclaimed. I think he's going to go unclaimed if he's hurt, and we're going to get him back on IR though. But he's not going to be able to play. So
wow. So hold on. You said they'll get him back on IR?
Well, the way they
if he makes it through waivers.
Yeah, the way they released Tyrell Crosby and Dan Skipper, they waived him through an injury designation. So that means he goes through unclaimed. He comes right back on our Lions roster, but on IR. And so he's done for the year though. So then now we got to talk about next year about with him going, okay, well, it's his contract year. So now they got to think about they want to pay him or they want to let him go and get those comp picks. He becomes a starter somewhere. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I understand. Yeah.
We'll see what happens there. Maybe he's not going to get picked up. I don't even know. His injury was his groin, right?
Man, I'm not sure. I'm not too sure on his injury.
Yeah, because I know he came back Friday. Yeah, and he almost got Tim Boyle killed on that one play against the Colts.
Him and Sewell. Boy,
you know what I mean?
that play's crazy.
So let's just man. We got a $5 super chat. Travis Doyley, Lions go 10-7.
He has a hamstring.
Just see, man. My man's drinking the Kool-Aid today, Travis Doyley. He's drinking the Kool-Aid.
True.
Travis said 10-7.
I see 10-7 now. We're gonna go for it on every fourth down possible because we ain't got no kicker.
We gonna be getting. Don't worry, Jake Verity. We gonna get him.
Jake Verity.
Okay. Speaking of that, the Detroit Lions went out. Okay, and social media went bananas on this, man. Obviously, because nobody likes to do research, right? Everyone just likes to go bananas.
Hey,
the Detroit Lions released 2 kickers today.
Yes,
they released 2 kickers. Zane Gonzalez gone. Randy Bullock done. So and the Patriots did this, I believe, last year or 2 years ago. They did the same type of thing. When you do that, you open up a spot. You can throw some guys on IR. You open up more spots, and then you eventually pick up a kicker. Mm-hmm. Okay. Mike's saying that. Take over, Mike. Who do you want to see become the kicker on the Detroit
There's
Lions
a kicker that was released today from the Baltimore Ravens, 23-year-old named Jake Verity. He's a very good kicker, very young kicker, and he's
Yeah.
had a extremely good preseason. There's a chance that he could have got Justin Tucker's job. Okay, that's how good he played. But they
Wow.
ultimately went Justin Tucker, who's a very good kicker for the Ravens. They
Goat.
released him. As soon as I seen that release, I said the Lions got to get this guy. You could talk to the fellas. I went crazy. And then it was about, I don't know, what, half an hour later, then the Lions had no kickers. I said, this could potentially be our next kicker right there. I think, imagine having a 23-year-old kicker, young. Okay, then you have your Jack Fox, young. Then we got our long snapper, young. Guess what, folks? We got a very young special teams that's going to last for this team for many, many years.
Yeah, I keep hearing about this kicker, Mike. Just after he was released, they were saying this guy was just he was pushing Tucker. So I don't know too much about him, but hey, man, if he's pushing Justin Tucker, I think he's the GOAT, man. So that guy's phenomenal. Sign him up, man. Is there anybody that you guys know of, Tone? Is there any kickers out there that you like instead of that kid, or what?
I guess I'll go with Joey Sly. You know,
Joey
he
Sly?
was not too long ago. He was one of the best kickers in the league. Now I know he was really struggling in preseason. I think I heard he missed missed like 3 field goals and extra points. You know, because either that or throw. Hey, maybe change the NFL. You better throw Jack Fox back there. See if he can kick a Jack Fox kid. Oh, we're gonna bring back dual threats to the NFL. We're gonna be trending we're gonna really be trending there. But shoot. If it ain't Joey Sly, might as well throw Jack Fox back there. Ain't much.
Well, I guess he's got a little bit of. I guess he can do it. He did it in high school, but I don't know how he did anything in college like that. So I don't know. Tone, is there any kickers out there that you're thinking of? I mean, TA. Sorry, brother.
Yeah. It's no kicker that I know. I was telling Mike, that I definitely didn't want Zane Gonzalez because he was on. I know about Zane Gonzalez because he was on the Cardinals. Yeah, he was on the He was on the Cardinals last season.
Yeah,
and he cost the Cardinals. Man, getting into the playoffs. He dropped a couple games, man. Yeah, he dropped the game against the Patriots and somebody else, man, where they had an opportunity to win a game, and he blew the game. So I was telling Mike about it, like, Mike, man, you do not want Zane Gonzalez in Detroit. You do not want him over there. And today I hear that he no longer has a job in Detroit. So it's all good. It's all good, man.
Good. I thought they were going to go with Bullock. I honestly did. I didn't think they were going to be slick and drop 2. But hey, man, if we can get this Jake kid, man, he can bomb it. I'm all for it.
Yeah.
And people say, why are we talking about a kicker? Who cares about a kicker? Well, do you really want to lose a game by 3 points or 1 point?
We can't score.
Yeah,
we need any.
You need those points, man.
Yeah.
How many times teams lose by a freaking field goal or 1 point?
Yeah. And your kicker missed the kick.
That's the worst, man. Ask Arizona.
Matt Prater been saving us for years.
Yeah.
Exactly, man. And plus,
Prater's out here. Prater's out here with the Cardinals, so you already know, man.
How's he been looking out there?
Prater's been looking pretty good, man.
I saw you get the game winner.
Yep.
That's good. That's good, man. He's got that leg, man. He's got.
But you know how he is too. He can be on and then he can be off sometimes.
Oh, for sure, man.
Yeah.
All our kickers gonna be off.
Yep.
Well, here's a good question from Alan Dana. I know the Lions right now, they have only two tight ends on the roster. With that being Hawkinson and Fells. Are the Lions going with 2 tight ends? Mike, man, what do you think about that?
No, I don't think so. We're going with 2 tight ends. No,
you can't go 2 tight ends, man, because if somebody gets hurt, man, you're in trouble.
You're in trouble. Yeah. So they'll find. I would not be shocked if Wright goes on the practice squad and then they find somebody in the waiver wire. Remember, we got Tim Boyle, who's probably going to get placed on. There's going to be a couple players placed on the IR. It could be the short-term IR, and that's going to release some roster spots. So wait till tomorrow. We're going to have a new kicker. We'll probably get another tight end, and I would say another tackle.
Okay. So they released the Mac kid, right? Mac is gone?
They waived him.
Belize Mac.
Yeah, they waived him, man. So he has a chance to go on the practice squad as well. I don't know if anybody will claim that kid. I don't really see it too. Brock Wright will probably slip through too. So we'll probably get one of those guys on the practice squad. That's pretty much my guess, man. That's
Okay.
pretty much my guess right now. What's that, Tone?
I said that's if we want him on the practice squad.
If we want him, yeah. If we want him, I guess to Jason Kambinda is pretty versatile, and they're saying that he could probably play a little bit of tight end in a pinch if he needed to.
Yeah, he could.
So I don't know if you really want that. You don't really want Jason Kambinda.
You don't want that.
But
You throw Jason Kambinda out there, they're gonna put 12 in the box, boy. You know they ain't passing at that point.
Well, for sure. Yeah, I'm just saying. It's just something that Dan Campbell actually talked about a week ago. Actually, he was saying that how versatile he is, and so he could be a guy that if they went with 2 tight ends, he could be a guy they could use.
Right.
But yeah, we're not going to see that, man. Right here, Big West, man. Kambinda could play halfback, tight end in a pinch, but I think we find another one. Yeah, that's what we think too. Anybody's got any questions out there, guys? Man, fire away in the chat. Hashtag it.
Yeah, let's see what they got in there.
Guys, minus Alicia. How about Jake Butt? I think he officially retired.
Yeah, I think he retired. Yeah.
Yeah, he retired. He's ex-Michigan guy. Ex-Michigan guy.
So he had injuries, right?
Yeah. He retired.
Okay, my question for the panel is, what do you guys think? Me and Mike talked about it earlier. What do you guys think about the Trinity Benson move? Do you think that was a smart move? Do you think it was the right move at the right time? How are you guys feeling about this kid? I got a chance to look up some of the stats on him. See he was pretty productive in college. Don't know too much about him. I can't say I know too many things about him because I do like to scout a lot of players in college and stuff like that. I do like to take a look at those guys, but I don't know too much about this kid. But they gave up 2 picks, and Mike said they ended up getting a pick back as well. So I was just kind of concerned. I was kind of a little mad bit because I was thinking, like, why did they give up 2 picks to get? But Mike said they got another pick back, so that kind of made me at ease a little bit.
Yeah, they
for
got
sure, man.
They got draft pick back. A while ago.
They got like.
Okay, everybody in the chat is saying they like Trinity. So this Trinity Benson kid must be nice then.
Yeah, like I did a little work on him, man. Afterwards, he's small, bro. He's a small kid. It was actually really hard to find some really good tape of him.
Yeah.
I found a little bit though, and like what I saw, he went to a small school, man. He went to like Eastern, like Carolina or something. I'm trying to think, what school did he go? I just did a video on the kid, man. Like I just did a quick little video. What school did he go to? East Central University.
Where's that located? East Central.
Oh,
wow.
man, I think it was like in Pennsylvania or something. I don't even know. I could be wrong. I don't even know. Where's it at, Tone? Where's it at?
I don't even know.
I thought it.
At this point,
Darren said in the chat we should have got Tyler Johnson.
Tyler Johnson out there, man. If Tyler Johnson out there, we should have went for him.
Minnesota kid, right? Minnesota guy.
Ain't no way Tyler Johnson out there.
Yeah, he was out
Tyler
there.
Johnson out there, we should have got him for free.
Yeah.
For free.
Now, what's up with the Bears, man? Because the Bears, they're one of our division foes, man. And the Bears released their draft pick in Dez Newsome, and they got rid of Ridley. Yeah, what was up with that?
Oh, Ridley's butt cheeks. Ridley's cheeks.
He's cheeks.
He's cheeks for sure.
Wet cheeks or smooth cheeks?
Wet hairy cheeks.
I think they're bumpy cheeks.
The wet hairy kind.
He ain't his brother, I tell you that, man. He's not his brother.
He's not his brother.
He's not his brother. I don't know what happened to that kid. He's just not athletic, man. I don't know what it is with that kid, man. He's just not that good. But
wow.
The Daz Newsome thing was I was actually going to bring that up. That was a little bit surprising. He was a star in North Carolina. He was a star.
Because I was thinking that they were going to use him as like some type of gadget type of guy, a guy that gets kick returns, punt returns. You know what I'm saying? Come in and get a jet sweep every now and then. That's how I was thinking they was probably going to use that guy.
Bring him to Detroit.
Yeah, why not?
What do you think about that kid there, Tone? That Daz Newsome kid.
Daz Newsome? Oh, yeah, get him to Detroit now. I like I'd rather have him than Trinity, to be honest.
Okay.
Shoot, Trinity, what? 24.
24. 24,
He's
and he's
kind of
180
fast. He got
pounds.
4.4 speed. 4.4 speed
He's
used
real
to be
fast.
Like 4.4
Yeah, that's
speed
pretty
used to be
decent, yeah.
fast, but like 4.4 speed ain't that fast in the current NFL. In current NFL,
Yeah.
4.4 is like it's like the baseline. You need to at least be here. So he's kind of fast. He's
Yeah.
faster than pretty much anybody on the roster. He's really small.
For sure.
And it's not like, and it'd been different if he was a rookie, but like this about to be his third year. You know,
Right.
he was drafted in 2019. The Broncos found he didn't make their roster last year. He was about to just barely make the roster as the fifth receiver. We traded
Yeah,
a
he was
fifth and seventh
undrafted.
for him.
He was undrafted. He didn't
Yep.
get drafted.
And it's so much young receiver talent in free agency right now. I would have just took. It's so many young receivers. I would have took a chance on any of them. I mean, shoot, you got Seth Williams, like you said, Tyler Johnson. They just cut Daz Newsome. This is getting many more wide receivers getting cut. I don't know if he was worth those picks. Now, those ain't the craziest picks in the world, but those picks could end up being valuable. You know, I mean, last year we was talking about getting guys like Jabril Cox. He went in the fourth?
Something like that, yeah.
He went like in the fourth. Them fourth and fifth round picks, hey, dope. In the right
They
draft,
be panning out. Yeah, they be panning out, man. Yeah.
In the right drafts, they be valuable.
Yeah, they do.
Draft, we got some 6th round picks starting for teams.
That's crazy, man.
Oh, 100%. Mike,
see, I always say this though, fellas. It's not where you're drafted at, it's how you play when you get your opportunity. You know what I'm saying? Because you can come in, you know, most guys, when you look at guys when they're drafted, you look at them, especially in the first and second round, you look at those guys like impact guys. But then once you get to like the later rounds, you're looking at these guys like, okay, I just still need to hit on my draft picks. So whoever I'm selecting in the later rounds, I just want to hit on these guys. And if they turn out to be more than what they are, that's like a bonus for you. And that's really what you want. You know, when you come in as a GM, you know what I'm saying? You want the players that you draft to be on a team longer than 4 years. How many players guys on the Detroit Lions you can say have really stuck around for 4 years plus? Most of the guys, it's like a high turnover, and you're looking for the same position like year in and year out.
Muleback.
Right. Well, yeah, Don Bill. Hey, Mike, he don't count, man.
He don't count, yeah. He don't count at all. Yeah, you want guys that stick on your roster for more than 4 years. That's 100% factual right there, bro. Like, yeah, we need these guys to stick around. Yeah, I don't know what the Bears are doing, man. Because they let go of who else? Seth? What's that kid's name again?
I'm trying to think.
Or was it the Broncos that got rid
of that
kid?
Yeah, Broncos.
Yeah, that's Seth Williams. Seth Williams.
And Tyree Cleveland.
Yeah. And Tyree Cleveland. That's right, man. He was a draft pick from last year, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, man. So
hey, now let me ask you guys: Would you be interested in bringing Travis Fulgham back? Because this guy should actually still be on the Detroit Lions roster. This was a guy that should have been still on the roster.
I don't know, Mike. Mike, what do you think about that, man? Would you want Travis Fulgham back?
Again.
They are who we thought they were.
No, honestly, not really right now. I am ready to just move in a different direction fully with this, you know, when it comes to wide receiver core. I'm ready for these guys to go draft one in this upcoming draft. I think when it comes to that, look, we got a bunch of number 3s. He's not a number 2. So what are you going to do? Put him as another number 3? We have 500 number 3s. Or he could be a number 4. So I'm just, for in all honesty, to really upgrade this position, we're going to have to draft a number 1. Okay, that's what we're going to have to do. And then move Tyrell Williams, if they decide to re-sign him next year, to a number 2. But if we want to get this, wide receiver position upgraded, we're going to have to do it in the draft.
Oh, 100%, man. 100%. I'm salty. He's salty, brother. When we stop banking on getting more picks, when our team hasn't been good at drafting since we moved to Detroit. Ooh, salty. I don't know, man. TA, what do you think about that?
What was that?
He's saying when will we stop banking on getting more picks when our team hasn't been good at drafting since we moved to Detroit?
Right, he's right about that. Salty,
right.
He's right about that. I can't go against that at all, man. He's right about that. We have not been, and that's the reason why I brought up the situation with the Lions with hitting on our draft picks. Like, how many guys still on the roster? You know, you got guys like Jared Davis, who is no longer part of the team. Now you got Jelani Tavai, he's gone. You got Kerryon Johnson, he's gone. You're drafting all of these guys, and you're having to replace these guys. That's the thing that kind of gets you frustrated as a fan, because you should be able to address, like, every offseason, you should have the opportunity to be able to address different positions and different needs on the team, not addressing the same position over and over and over, you know, constantly getting the same linebackers every year, corner, safety. No, I know that you're going to have to get those players, but you want to kind of address other areas on the team where you don't have to always go back in and get those positions.
Says, when are we going to stop banking and getting more draft picks? Well, we got to stop banking on picking up all free agents. That's how you get compensatory draft picks. Guess what we did not do, folks, in free agency? We did not sign multi-year deals. Okay. And guess what? Our players like Kenny Galladay and the elite Jared Davis and Jamal Agnew, they went and signed a lucrative contract. So we're going to get more draft picks. It's that simple. It has nothing to do with how a team drafts. It has nothing to do with that. It's who do you sign in free agency? For many, many years, this team always went out in free agency and purchased mad folks to get on this roster. Thus, we got how many? I think it was 0 conditional draft picks in 5 years. That's why, and again, when you go ahead and sign these giant picks, giant players, you don't get draft picks. So we will get more draft picks. That's going to happen. Will they?
Yeah, see, my biggest thing is, hey, I feel you, Mike. I feel that.
With
right.
That said, all we can do is look upon this regime's draft. Who did they draft? How well are they doing? Well, we all think Penei Sewell is going to be a stud. Okay. Unless you're Antonio Hightower, he thinks he's a bust. Well, you got Levi Lee McNeil. Okay, Ifutu Malafanu is still questions on him. He's a corner. Yeah. Derek Barnes looked pretty freaking good. Jamar Jefferson looks pretty freaking good. So from the track record of Brad Holmes, so far, I'd give it a passing grade. But that's all we can go on right now is what has been done.
Yeah, you know, it's really early to put a grade on these players right now, but they looked the part mostly. Right. They mostly looked the part, and that's a really good sign. And like Mike said too, we didn't spend a lot of money. We got probably 3 extra comp picks next year. No, we just got rid of a couple just now for this Benson kid. Got one back later on though. I think we're going to have a total of 11 to 12 picks. So you could do something with that. If you can't do anything with 11, 12 picks, I don't know what to tell you.
And you want to know what was something that is not talked about? How many times do you have 3 undrafted rookies make a football team?
Not that often. Not a lot.
Cornerback.
That's awesome. Yeah, that's definitely awesome.
Okay, so that means that your scouting department is doing a pretty freaking good job with people that didn't even get drafted. So obviously it's yet to be seen how these guys play out. But that's 3 players. And look, Tommy Kramer's probably going to be in the practice squad. And there's a chance he may get moved up. That could be potentially 4. Okay, that's a really freaking good. Okay,
who was it again? Mike Jacobs, Jerry Jacobs, Bobby Price,
Price, AJ Parker.
AJ Parker, three corners, 1 safety. Actually, they're all 3 corners now. Bobby Price moved over, man. So that they're going young. I like that a lot. Corn Elder was released, which I thought was a little bit shocking, a bit too, but I thought he kind of played well in that last game. But hey, man, availability is best ability, and he wasn't available a lot for preseason, man. And so I think that might have hurt Corn in the long run. So going 3,
he didn't make it in the microwave.
Didn't make it in the microwave, man. So 3 young guys, 3 young guys in that secondary, undrafted. Yeah. I like that they made the team, but does it concern you a little bit?
It doesn't concern me. Only thing concerns me if they don't pan out. That's the only thing that concerns me. If they don't pan out, then we gotta go back to the drawing board again. But I want, this is what we want, though, Orm. We want these guys to pan out. You know, you're bringing in guys that's undrafted. Just like I said, me and Mike was talking in the offseason about the linebacker position. To me, I want guys that are going to be werewolves. I'm no longer looking for a dog no more. I'm looking for werewolves and silverbacks. That's all I'm looking for. Werewolves and silverbacks. You know what I mean? And I want that for the Lions. I want them to be able to have linebackers, man. We need linebackers. This team ain't going, man, if you ain't got no good linebackers. We need linebackers. And that's where I felt like the area of the undrafted guys should have been addressed. Like, you know what I'm saying? I know you got guys like Anthony Pittman trying to step up and trying to do his thing. But also, I just wanted
he made the 53 though. He made the 53.
Yeah, he made it. So maybe Pittman, you know, maybe Pittman might have the opportunity to do something that's going to be able to benefit the team. But if he doesn't, then that hurts us. So we need these younger guys that's getting the opportunity to, when they get out there, to make the most of every opportunity when they get out there.
For sure, man.
All Speaking about it, thank God Pittman's on this roster and Jelani Tavai is not.
Yes, I agree with that.
He was cut. I was dancing. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Oh, man. I was going crazy. I was like, and then I was thinking that this is and I was like, and I was
a remix going.
I got that.
There's like a little overload right there. A little bit of Jelani Tavai overload right there. Hey, man.
Hey, that's what's up, Vash. I see Vash in the chat saying, yeah, baby, we looking for werewolves and silverbacks. That's it, baby.
That's it, bro. That's it, man. We're for sure, man. We're looking to tear some people apart. Tear some people apart, man. Brandon L's got one right here. Not sure if it was a mention, but the Lions. Oh, man, we just talked about a kicker, bro. Brandon L. There's a kid out there named Jake. What? Jake Verity?
Verity.
Yes, Jake Verity.
Jake Verity.
This is the guy. I'm
banking
saying
on
the
him.
Lions will pick up.
We're banking on him. Maybe a Joey Slye, but this kid Verity, man, has got a bomb for a leg. So why not, man? Let's bring him in.
Hey, so how comfortable are you guys with the wide receiver position?
Oh, I'm comfortable like I have a stick up my 2 points of contact.
Tone, how comfortable are you?
I'm as comfortable as the Rock in the phone booth. Like, this ain't gonna work.
Oh, my. I'm not very comfortable. I'm not as comfortable as you guys. Then.
Yeah, I'm not comfortable. I'm not comfortable at all.
I am extremely uncomfortable. I am. It's wow, man. It's tough, man. It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be a rough year with these wide receivers. Right now, we got 6 on the roster. I don't know if they're going to end up keeping all 6.
Yeah,
because we got this Benson kid now, and then you got Kennedy as the 5 and 6 right there. So
I think Kennedy might end up being gone.
Kennedy could
possibly
end up being the odd man out, going back to the practice squad, or he'll get picked up.
Have 25 slot corners.
25 slot corners.
30
quarterbacks. 30 quarterbacks. They got like 19 defensive tackles on the roster right now. It's insane, man. So they're not done. They're not even close to being done.
They got 250 defensive tackles.
257 defensive tackles.
Whole lot of penalties.
You got to cut at least 2 of them.
We're going to really be penetrating D next season.
That's crazy, man.
You're really going to be penetrating D next. We really going to be a penetrating D next season.
Penetrating.
Hey, do we still got Pennicini?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Strong D, buddy.
The strong D, buddy.
He's here.
We still got the strong D. I'm giving her a strong D.
Oh yeah, man. I'm salty. Hashtag. Do you guys think we're tanking from what we've seen so far? You know what?
I don't think that they're tanking.
Yeah,
we're strategic losing.
Strategically losing.
That's what I call it.
just know this.
They're not trying to tank. Let's just put it this way.
I don't think so either.
Does it?
Yeah, they're going to be competitive, man. But we're going to get beat up.
You're not trying to doesn't mean it's not.
Hey, I believe, Mike. I believe we're going to be competitive, man. But we're going to get beat up like a piñata, bro. all
yeah, hey,
season
man.
long.
And we gonna
Hey,
get
man,
up,
but-
beat up. We're gonna get beat
Hey.
up like a hooker on the street.
On Mardi Gras. Hey man, I'm telling you, when Trinity Benson becomes our QB1, then yeah,
Right.
then
Oh,
we're tanking. No, but like,
Okay.
seriously, I'm salty. It's actually a good question. I'm salty.
Yeah, that
I
is a good
just don't
question.
think. I honestly just don't think our roster is just. They want to build through the draft, man. I think that's what they really want to do. They don't want to give these.
Yeah,
they
facts.
don't want to give people big contracts, which is smart right now. Like Mike
Yeah.
said, we talked about
100%.
this. It's all about comp picks down the road. So that's why you look at our roster and you go, "Oh my God, this is such a bad roster." It is a bad roster, but because I think they want to build through the draft, man. And it's going to take time. It's not
We've
going
been
to.
it's
saying
not
this on
Not an
here.
overnight fix, man.
We've been
It's
saying
not,
this
man.
on
It's
here
not.
for way
Forever.
before the NFL draft. We said this
Right.
is a rebuild, and
Yep.
a lot of people out there is like, hey, YouTubers out there, and again saying they're going to go to Super Bowls and we're going to the playoffs. I'm like, it's a rebuild.
Oh, we're down
Yes,
to
we
the
do,
field.
man.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it's
Right,
good.
no.
You know, don't get me wrong. It's good to come in with the notion of thinking like, yeah, you know, we start over. You know, our record is 0-0. But let's be
Right.
real, man. You know, the Lions are not there yet. You know, the defense is not really there. You got to have in the NFL, man. You got to have a nasty defense, bro, and you got to be a solid defense to be able to make some stops out on the field. And right now, when you look at the defense, they don't have that right. I mean, because we're still looking for safeties. We're still looking for safeties.
corners,
So that's-
linebackers.
We're still
That's
looking for
crazy.
corners, bro.
We're looking for everything still.
Corners, wide receivers, linebackers.
Right
We're
tackle.
looking for a lot. Right tackles. It's
Who can we
Quarterback.
stop in the NFL?
We are looking for quarterbacks, tight end, offensive lineman, wide receiver,
We're not looking for
maybe a running back,
right tackles.
defensive tackle.
We're looking for everything, man. We're looking for everything. Everybody
Zero
apply
kickers.
with it. Apply with it. Yeah, we're looking for a damn kicker.
Yeah, we're looking for a kicker right now. Yeah.
That. We don't got a
Yeah.
kicker. So we gotta get.
We
some
got
kickers,
two
man.
tight ends and no kicker.
We got 17 tight. We got 1.5 tight ends and no kickers.
Oh
So
man,
it's like-
hey, Bash has a good question in there, y'all.
Bash got a good one.
Yeah, you see it?
Okay,
Yeah.
Here it is at ISM panel. Question: are we not going to fight harder and play much better in the second half, fourth quarter? I believe so. I believe so. Hey,
Yes, we gonna
I
fight.
think that's the whole point. I think that's the whole point of it, man. They're
Right.
going to fight to the death.
They're
Yeah.
gonna fight. Look. We're probably not going to win a lot of games, but I tell you what, when teams come to Detroit, they're going to be bad. They're going to be bruised when they leave.
Right.
That's the
Exactly.
whole thing. You know, we got the coaches in place. We got the mentality that's starting here. We got the people that's bringing the right attitude. The thing is, we need now is players, and it's going to take a couple years to build that. But you darn Skippy, you come to Detroit, you may win, but you're going to say this was not the same Lions that we've faced before. They don't just give up.
Mm-hmm.
Let's talk about that for a second, though, and I want to
They
ask everybody on the panel here, since we'll probably be talking about this for the next week and a half, obviously leading up to the San Fran game. Preseason's done. Now let's talk a little bit of San Francisco 49ers.
Mm-hmm.
Now, who's a little bit concerned with the 49ers? Looks like they're going back to the college route, and they're going to do 2-quarterback system. It seems like they're setting that up. I don't know how that's going to work in the NFL, but
Y'all
it
better
seems
hope.
like this is what
You
they're.
better hope Trey Lance don't come out there.
That's the thing.
We don't want to see Trey Lance.
Who's concerned about Trey Lance and Jimmy Garoppolo? TA, you started off.
I'm concerned about
All right.
Nick Bosa.
Yeah, Nick Bosa.
Trey Lance, I've seen Trey Lance. He is looking pretty decent over there with the 49ers. He's throwing some nice balls, you know.
Yeah.
There's a lot to be concerned about, man. You know, you don't know you pretty much know what type of quarterback Jimmy Garoppolo is going to be. But your uncertainty is
he's going to get hurt.
if he gets hurt, or when is Trey Lance going to get the opportunity? Because that's all you're really waiting for if you're a 49ers fan, is when is our new quarterback going to be entered into the game? Because we want to see the guy that was drafted in the first round and was drafted number 3? He was number 3 overall. So
overall, traded up to get him.
Yeah. So they traded up to get him, and I just don't know. I don't know how that two quarterback system thing is going to work, because sometimes it does work in college, but in the NFL is a different beast. So, man, you might not be able to get away with that.
It is a whole new. It's a whole, like, I've been watching a little bit of San Francisco 49ers. I've been trying to catch them on the NFL Network and other channels. When I watch them play and they put Trey Lance in, it is a whole different dynamic. Obviously, that kid throws a ball, bro. Like, he has there's hot sauce on that football, man. Hot sauce. I swear to God,
off some of his talent.
Yeah, I swear to God. I swear to God, his
we wanted him.
His wide receivers must have led the preseason in drops. Like, he throws the ball hard. I think he's a little bit fired up. Obviously, he's young. He's a rookie.
Yeah.
My goodness, does that kid throw a ball hard? And he's dangerous, man. He is a dangerous when he gets it. And I don't know if he's going to just get it all this year. He's going to be a problem in the NFL, man.
Yeah, he's going to be a real problem.
Yeah.
And when we on the second drive, when he comes in as quarterback, when Jimmy G goes down for injury on the second drive, we're going to have to be dealing with this guy. And I'm extremely concerned. Well, here's my concern. It's a loss, in my opinion. Now, it just sucks. It's good, folks. It's going to be a long year. I need a drink.
San Francisco got a run game, too, that you got to respect.
Folks, you could go ahead and become a member of the Gridiron Blitz, and he will send you a shot glass. And if you're a Lions fan, you're going to need a lot of these.
You're going to need a lot of shots.
Great plug. Great plug. I love it. Great plug. Hey, Tone, what do you think about the Trey Lance situation, Tone?
Oh, man.
Coming up.
It don't matter who they started quarterback. We losing anyway. Here's the problem with the 49ers. We're built through the trenches. The problem is they're built better, and that's a problem. So, like, they can neutralize our strength. What's our strength? Are we going to be strong up the middle? And on offense, we're going to have a strong D-line and step right back. Strong goal line. Here's the problem. That 49ers D-line run 5-6 deep with starters, not just regular starters. They would start on our team, like most of them. They got 5-6 deep D-line, but we got to worry about, especially with Sewell and even Decker. We going against Nick Bosa and D Ford. You got Armstead. They got Maurice Hurst, if y'all didn't know. Javon Kinlaw. He might take a huge step forward. We got some problems to worry about on that defense. Not only that, Fred Warner. And the biggest problem of all, we don't got nobody to cover them wide receivers, and surely not George Kittle. Because if you think TJ is good, watch George Kittle, because that man is faster than our entire cornerback core. I don't know how we're going to guard him. You putting Will Harris on him? No.
I don't know who you're putting on him.
Derek Barnes? Thankfully, we're not putting Jelani Tavai on him. Thank God.
Thank goodness. You might as well. No.
Yeah. Trey Lance is supposed to. I don't know if y'all heard about that. Trey Lance is supposed to be out for a week though too. They said he had a chip in his hand or something like that.
Oh yeah, he's got a. He's got a microchip in his finger, right?
I don't know.
No. That was a joke. That was a joke.
I don't know.
Jimmy G could be this by himself.
No, he got like a bone chip. He got a bone chip in his finger. I was trying to make a dumb joke and it didn't go over.
He got a bone chip in his finger.
Yeah.
Really good joke there, Mark.
Thank you.
Yeah. They said he's supposed to be out for a week.
A week. Yeah, so maybe we will just see Jimmy G. Who knows, right? Who knows?
Mm-hmm.
I doubt it though.
But you got to get ready for that run game though. They did get Trey Sermon too as well from Ohio State.
That's right, man. They got Sermon.
And Kyle Shanahan to turn them nobody running backs into stars.
Yeah,
he does.
Yeah, he does, man.
I predict there's going to be a lot of angry Lions fans around 4 p.m. That's what I'm going to predict.
Well, the what's it called? The spread on that game 7.5.
7.5.
I think it's going to be more. I think they're going to lose by 2 touchdowns.
I say 2 to 3. I say 2 to 3.
I just got a feeling, man. I just do. I'm sorry, Lions fans out there.
Folks, if you want to make some money, go to chatsports.com/lionsbet. What? That's betus.com. Right now, the spread is 7.5. Plus 7.5 for Detroit. If you want to make some money, it's better than doing a scratch-off ticket. Plug.
Yep. Hashtag, I'm salty right here. Hashtag, does the panel know the beast of a left guard that starts for San Francisco? I'll help you. We dropped them in the second round and gave up on him. Anybody know who that is? I think I remember.
Is it
Laken
Tomlinson? Is it Lincoln Thompson?
Yeah.
Laken
I thought you was
Tomlinson,
talking
man. Yeah, Laken Tomlinson.
I didn't know who you was talking about.
He was trash in Detroit.
He was that's what I'm saying. Players go to another place, man, and they get better. They get better.
Yep.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, our offensive line take a while, to develop. He would have been trash for us anyway, though. Let's be honest.
Probably would have.
The 49ers are just better at developing offensive linemen. That's what they do.
Nick has got a fantastic question.
Nick does? Where's he at?
Yeah, and I think it's possible we can pick up at the very bottom a certain player in the waiver wire.
Okay, hashtag I said, should we go out and sign God? Because that's the only way we can stop San Francisco. Well, hey, man. Hey, if you could be his agent, give him a ring-a-ding-ding. And see what he says. And see what he says, man. Because I don't even think God's going to be able to help us on this one, bro. I don't know, man.
We're gonna need God. We're gonna need God against the Rams when we play Aaron Donald.
Oh man.
Hopefully our offensive line will be, relatively good by then.
Hopefully they gel a little
7 games by then, 6-7 games.
Yeah.
So they could be a little cohesive.
Let's hope our right side looks good by then,
Right.
Yeah, I would worry about Vati Vaitai. That's my question.
We're really worried about a couple guys, man.
I got
worried
some guys on
about
the right side who need
situations.
help.
I'm not. I won't be worrying too much about Penei Sewell by then.
No, you
All
know
right,
what?
now, is anybody worried about? I got a couple worries on my mind, man, and it's at running. It's at running back, man, because that's that's the position I played, and I love that position.
You don't know
And
football.
yeah, and I don't know football either.
You don't know football.
But I got to make this statement, though.
You don't know what you're talking about, T.
You know what you're talking about. Hey, is anybody concerned about Jamal Williams?
Jamal Williams?
To me, because he didn't look all that good to me in the first preseason game.
To be fair to Jamal Williams, he had 0 holes out there.
I mean, it was like he was running into the back of the linemen. I don't know what was going on, but
it was called getting stuffed. It was
learning from Mark Sanchez.
They was getting stuffed like a Thanksgiving turkey. Wasn't 0 holes out there.
I'm not too concerned about Jamal Williams. I'm not.
Okay.
He'll get his feet going. I think he'll be okay, man. But hey, this ain't Green Bay no more, man. This ain't.
Yeah. This ain't Green Bay.
This ain't the Green Bay.
The holes will not be open like that
Sunday.
Yeah, this ain't Green Bay. He don't have the quarterback saving everybody. You know what I mean? It's not. He don't have Devontae. He can't look over to his right or his left and look and just say, okay, there's Devontae Adams right there. He'll save the day. You don't have that situation here. So, the thing with Jamal is he's got that hippie mentality. It's almost like he's a free for all guy. Hopefully, hopefully he's going to get a taste. He's going to get a taste of what it's like to be here, man. But I'm not
it's like to be a Lion, right?
Yeah, but I'm not too concerned about. I don't think I'm too concerned about his play. I'm not. Okay. I think he'll step up. That's just my opinion. Tone, what do you think about Jamal? Are you concerned about Jamal Williams?
I'm not concerned about him. Hey, offensive line, open up some holes. It don't matter how bad your running back is unless he's Trent Richardson. Right. You open up some holes, they'll be good. I mean, it's really as simple as that. Nah, what we need to be worried about is not Jamal Williams. We need to be worried about teams not putting 15 men in the box because ain't nobody scared about this receiver corps.
Yeah, 15 men in the box would be tough. 15 men in the box. That would be tough, man. Yeah, like that's a thing. And I've said that from the get-go, man, that that's what teams are gonna do. They're gonna focus on stopping our run because no one's afraid of this wide receiving unit. Right, Mike? Right, Mike?
Right, Mike? We thought we lost you for a second, Mike.
I know. No one's afraid of this. But you want to know what they are afraid of is our tight end, TJ Hawkinson. And I think that we're going to be doing a lot of short passes. I think it's going to be West Coast on steroids. So, that could open up the run game a little bit. You put Khalif Raymond in the slot, put Amon-Ra St. Brown in there, put Trinity and Neo in there. So I think that, I think we'll be able to open up the run game a little bit, but we got to take, even if it's not working, have Jared Goff just throw a few shots, 50-yard bombs. Got to do something, man. Got to do something. Even if there's nothing there, you got to do it. Because if you don't, they're going to throw that safety in that box. Matter of fact, they're just going to blow everybody in that box. I mean, literally everybody, the referees, you're going to have the fans of the opposite team. Everyone's going to be right there.
The owners will be there in the box.
Yep.
Yeah.
So we got to be able to figure something out. And that's what I'm a little concerned about, the lack of deep pass, but we'll find out, man, week 1.
That's what it is. Randy Daniels has got one because we like to talk all football here too on Orum's Den. What's your guys' opinions on Dobbins' season-ending injury? You guys know who J.K. Dobbins is, the running back for the Baltimore Ravens. Unfortunately, he went down with a bad knee injury. I think it was an ACL. Don't quote me. Not too sure.
It
was an ACL.
Yeah, ACL too.
I think it goes to show you, man. I think preseason, you guys go down, but you have to play these guys sometimes in preseason, man. It's just unfortunate that a guy like him will go down because I think he's a pretty good running back. Yeah. I don't think it hurts the Baltimore Ravens that much because I think they got some pretty good running backs over there, and you got Lamar Jackson who can tote the rock. So
who is a running back?
Who is a running back playing quarterback?
Running back / cornerback.
That's what he is, right? So it's a tough injury, man. What do you guys think about that, TA?
Yeah, I definitely think it's a tough blow to the Baltimore Ravens because the Baltimore Ravens have one of the best rushing attacks in the NFL. Like you said, behind guys like Lamar, Gus Edwards, Justice Hill. I know they no longer have Mark Ingram anymore. He's with the Texans now. But Gus Edwards was a backup to Mark Ingram over there. So he'll be that number 1 guy now. Gus Edwards is pretty good. I don't know if you guys know about him.
He is pretty good. No, he is.
He's a pretty good running back, man. And I think that he'll be able to fill that void. And the rest of those guys are just contribute. And Mr. Jackson is going to be doing his thing. So you ain't got to worry about that.
You ain't worry about that, man. Tom, what do you think about the Dobbins injury? So?
I think that means we lose by 1 less point. That's not going to be a big deal. Especially not for our game. It might be a big deal for them doing anything significant this year. But for anything concerning the Lions, this don't move the needle enough.
Yeah, it doesn't move the needles enough. I think, when do we play that? Week 4?
Yeah,
I think it's week 3 or 2.
Is it 3?
I heard somebody say that I think we play the Ravens, 49ers, and Packers in the first 3 weeks.
We do. Yeah, it's something like that. It's something ridiculous, man.
If it is, man, that's not.
Yeah, we played on week 3.
Oh, 0-3 to start the year, boys. Yeah.
Woo! It could be.
You think so?
It could be. It could be 1-2 or 0-3.
0-3.
Yeah, it could be. It could be 1 and 2. I don't know.
And it's.
I don't know.
I mean, we got them at home, but
we got them at home. We got them at home.
Really don't mean nothing for us.
But that's
our home is like other people's home.
At Green Bay.
Yeah. Yeah, they got at referees with the hands to the face.
Somebody, Madness Elite show, he just said that Bell is replacing Dobbins. Do anybody know about Le'Veon Bell going to the Ravens? I haven't heard anything about it.
I did hear about him signing with somebody. I don't know how that.
Really? I
forgot about him.
Well,
I heard something about he signed with somebody, but I didn't really know. They said he might go there. He might go there. He not signed yet.
Hold on, let me find out. Y'all keep talking.
No, nothing's yet.
Nothing.
Right here, he hasn't gone yet. Ravens.
Ooh, he hasn't gone yet, but I wouldn't be surprised if he did end up going there.
And again.
Wow.
And again.
I'm Salty's got a question. Hashtag at the Forge, sell the team. Who would you guys want as a new owner? I would like a guy
Aaron
named
Rodgers.
Micro Mike.
Micro Mike?
Yeah.
Sell the team to Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah. Okay, so they're okay. I got it. So it's rumors out there saying he's going there.
Rumors he's going there?
Yeah, it's rumors out that Le'Veon Bell is he could be headed to the Ravens.
Man, that
To
means
replace
he was right
Dobbins.
back.
Or Todd Gurley, man.
Yeah, either one. But they already said that they're not going after
Yeah, I
Todd
know.
Gurley. The Ravens did, but they
They
could
said,
use
"We
him
don't
though.
want your
But
knees."
no,
Well, that's crazy, man. I don't know, man. I think Le'Veon Bell's kind of washed, man. I don't know if I trust
man.
him.
Salty has a great comment. He says he already owns us. Talking about Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, he already owns us, man. That's for sure. He does already own us. That's insane, right there, man.
Yeah, he
already
got
owns
real
us,
estate
Cole.
inside of us, man. He got real estate.
Him and the refs. They all got ownership.
Yep.
That's crazy, man. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
that's no doubt.
I don't know. Who the Ravens owner? Boz, Ravens, Steelers, any of those good teams. Bar our team, please. They need some good
Please.
I think
ownership.
Sheila Ford
Mark
will be
Cuban.
good. I like Sheila. I like
If
her.
we
I like
selling,
Sheila. She's doing some good things, man.
Mark
She's
Cuban.
letting things get taken care of from the inside. She's not getting involved like her old man and her mom did. You know what I mean? They got involved too much, man, and they let this franchise go to waste.
Yeah.
So she seems to be a little bit more receptive with other voices. You know what I mean? She's not just being like stubborn and just doing things on her own, which I like. So I don't know.
Now you got Orm, you got somebody in the comment section. Kale, he said the key for the success for the Lions this season is no. He said success for the Lions game.
Right here?
Yeah, that one.
Offensive line is the key for success for the Lions this season. No run game, no success. Defense should improve. I completely, totally agree, man.
We agree with that.
We've all been preaching this. If their run game does not succeed,
0-17.
Yeah.
Well, if it's that bad, it could be. I don't think I don't think that's going to happen, man. 0-17, but that's so rare. It does happen. It's happened to us, obviously. Happened to the Browns. Happened to the Browns, but it's just like
it's real rare.
It's
real rare,
like
but we're
impossible. We're rare. We're very rare. Like, super rare.
Now, what is your guys' thoughts on DeAndre Swift? Because I know me and Mike have been talking about him a little bit, and I got some concerns about Mr. Swift, who I really, really like a lot, and I do got some concerns about his injuries. What do you guys think about Swift being ready for the season? Do you guys think he'll be ready, or do you think it's going to be him in and out of the lineup? What do you guys think about Mr. DeAndre Swift?
I think Swift is a running back.
Is he?
Yes.
I think he runs the ball. I think he runs sometimes with the ball. No,
he dropped some
passes. He's a guy that I'm obviously a little bit concerned about. He's missed some time with his groin thing, but apparently he's back practicing right now. He's 100% healthy, but is that going to happen for 17, 18 weeks, right? Like, are we going to be able to count on this kid every week? I hope so, but it is a concerning issue. I think that's why, who they got for the running backs? They got him, Jamal, Godwin,
Jefferson,
and Jefferson.
So we got
and Kabinda. And Kabinda's the fifth guy right now. So they end up carrying 5. Well, 4 being running backs, 1 being a fullback. So I think they're probably trying to keep a little bit of insurance on the sidelines, and they got those 4 running backs ready to go, man. And hopefully we don't have to go down to Godwin and Kibuke. That's all I say. That would be tough. That would be really tough. I don't know, man. How concerned are you, Tom?
Concerned? I'm not even really concerned. And is for a running back, injuries is kind of inevitable at that position. They have the lowest lifespan of any position in the NFL. There's a reason why teams usually stop drafting them high and teams stop paying them. They just keep replacing them. They just use them up and throw them away. So injuries is going to be a concern forever. We've seen it with Abdullah. We've seen it with Carry-On, just from recent examples. We just gotta hope his injury issues doesn't become a problem this season, or if it's manageable. Maybe if you're the Lions, you already got Williams, just offset their snaps a little, to keep Swift fresh. Bell cow running backs they ain't really a thing like that anymore. So it's a good thing we got Williams So he can take some of the load off of Swift and keep him preserved for a lot longer, keep him around a lot longer, because what we need him as healthy as long as he can be healthy. So, you throw in Williams, throw in Jamar Jefferson, Iwabuke, whoever can just come in there and play decent on valuable snaps.
Oh, for sure, man. TA, what do you think, bro? You guys been talking
Man,
about
I think this, I think this about Mr. Swift. Going back to last year, Swift has always been one of my guys. I remember I was telling Mike about him and telling how I thought Swift was a great running back. And I thought that Detroit definitely had a chance to get him in the draft. But last season, when he got on the team, he showed some flashes of greatness, some things that he can do, especially being able to catch the ball out of the backfield and being able to run the football as well. But then it got to a point where he started missing games, and then I started having some concerns. So I started having them concerns because I didn't want this situation to be like a Javid Best type of situation. You know what I mean? Dealing with concussions and dealing with all type of injuries where you can't, like, your best player that your best running back out there dealing with so many different nagging injuries. And like Tone said, running backs take a brunt of the abuse out on the field because, number one, you're blocking linebackers, you're blocking whoever's trying to get come in at the quarterback. It could be a defensive end, it could be a linebacker, whoever. But is his durability going to be able to stand up? That's the only thing I'm concerned about Swift, about him, especially being a smaller running back. Will his durability hold up for 17 games? So I think if they're able to manage Swift and Jamal Williams together on the field and keep them fresh, then I think he'll be good. He'll be good to go. But I just got some concerns about him just having durability going into the season.
Yeah, and there was concerns from the coaching staff too as well. Dan Campbell came out and voiced it about 2 weeks ago. Deuce Staley said, like, we need this kid to practice like 5 days in a row. Like he doesn't practice enough. Pretty much saying that, like, they were worried about his availability for week one. They were like, man, we just need him to get reps.
Right, exactly.
I think he's going to be okay. It seems like he's good to go for week one. But if he has a setback, he's got that groin, man. They linger. If that sets him back a little bit, he sits out. He sits out one day, then all of a sudden he's limited for the next day. Then he goes full bore.
Right.
His week one availability might not be very good, but so far so good. Knock on wood. He's been practicing every day for like a week now.
Yeah.
That's what we need from him, man. So that's what we need from that kid. We got a question from Salty. He's just firing away questions. Hashtag, do you think any other coaches give Dan Campbell one of those Jim Schwartz handshakes? Well, if they do that, they expect their head to get ripped off. That's all I said.
They're going to go home missing a kneecap and a hamstring.
Yeah.
Don't want to do that.
You don't want to do that.
Big boy, man. He's
I seen him, man. He does look pretty big, man.
Yeah, I can't see nobody. I can't see nobody doing that, man. Doing the back slap like Harbaugh did. Harbaugh did the pull and the back slap, man.
You do the pull, and you're going to get the slap back.
Oh man, I was at that game too. I was at that Schwartz game, that Lions game when Schwartz went after Harbaugh. Yeah, when Schwartz went after Harbaugh. It was right after the game. Yeah, the San Fran won.
Oh my god!
Oh, we were laughing, man, because little Jim Schwartz trying to run after him. It was funny. It was just like he was trying to get at him and couldn't get at him and stuff. And Harbaugh was laughing at him. It was pretty good stuff, man.
Yeah, I don't think too many guys are gonna run up on Dan Campbell.
Not only too many guys are gonna, man. There's another question from Cal. We'll get a couple more questions, guys. I'll probably have to pack it in. Cal's got open a day expects the 49ers to stack the box, blitz Goff to death, 100%. They got plenty of tape on them. Offensive line has to bring their A game. Yeah, that's what we're kind of talking about, Cal. The O-line really needs to be in sync on that day because, like Tony even said, that's an insane D-line. That's like 4 or 5 animals coming at you, and then you got really good linebacking core as well too.
Hey, not only animals, werewolves and
silverbacks. Werewolves and
coming at you all day long, man.
They got some Sasquatches coming at you.
We got the Packers.
Some Sasquatches.
Yeah, and then we got the Packers the following
We
week.
got the Ravens
got a
after
bunch of
that, and the
animals there.
Bears and the Vikings. Oh yeah,
So we got a lot of werewolves and silverbacks coming at us, man.
We talking about the Lions gonna leave with some. Teams gonna leave with bruises. The Lions gonna leave with some cuts.
We'll do 2 more questions, and then I'll get everybody's opinion, and then we'll get out of here. Patty Grimes, man. Who has a better season, Dan Campbell or Urban Meyer? Urban Meyer is the head coach of the Jacksonville Jaguars. If you didn't know, obviously you knew. That's a tough one, man. I'll go last on this one. Mike, what do you think about that one?
Urban Meyer.
Urban Meyer. Tone, what do you think?
Urban Meyer, even though he's trash.
TA.
Yeah, Mr. Meyer, Urban Meyer.
Well, I gotta say Dan Campbell then, man. Dan
Okay.
Campbell. I gotta say Dan Campbell, even though I don't really believe it.
Matter of fact, Urban Meyer, send us that guy.
I think that team's in trouble, though.
Who has a
that
better career as a head coach? I'm going to go and say the Danimal, no doubt.
The Danimal.
Or an NFL head coach. Yeah. Just
Yeah.
not this year. It's going to be a rough year.
Hashtag I said, do y'all have any concerns about the starters from Nick Gunjack? About the starters' lack of playing time in the preseason? I'll start off with that one. Not necessarily. I'm not too concerned about that. I know we had some guys that were going down in preseason and in camp. I think that's why Dan Campbell kept a lot of guys out. That's what it seemed like to me. And I think he already knows what's going on with this team, man. He knows what he has. Tone, what do you think?
Am I concerned about offense lack of snaps? No, because we already gonna be trash. Ain't many dudes that really needed snaps. I mean, maybe Jared Goff, but like offensive line is all. I mean, maybe you put Jonah out there more, but I'm pretty sure Big V was in there for the Pittsburgh game, I think, and I don't know if he played the Colts game. I know Stanberg was in there.
Don't remember.
You know, TJ wasn't out there, but you know he's TJ. So
Right.
I'm not concerned about the lack of snaps because I already know they're not going to be good.
Mm-hmm.
True. Mike, what do you think?
No, I'm not concerned about the lack of snaps. It's a long season, man. It's 17 games, so I
Gotta
totally
protect these
get
guys.
it. And
Yeah.
we just getting ready to get Terrace McGriff in the draft, man.
Terrace
McGriff, man.
I hope we get Terrace McGriff.
I hope we get
really
Traylon Burks.
Terrace
Get
McGriff
Cox,
is
too.
going to be legit, bro.
What do you think, TA? Are you worried about the lack of playing time?
No, I'm not concerned about it. You know, mainly, you know, like we said before, man, when you look at the preseason guys, this is how you got to look at it. Preseason is about evaluating the guys that's trying to make the roster. That's what it's all about. The starters, you already know what these guys bring to the table. You know that some of these starters are werewolves, some of these guys are silverbacks. But at the same time, you know, that's what it is, man. You use the preseason to evaluate the talent on the team. So that's why you don't want your starters being out there as much, because then you get hurt like a J.K. Dobbins, who was a starting running back. Now he's gone for the season, and you don't have that opportunity to play with him now. So now you have to resort to going to your second guy and using him as number one. So that's, you know, it's a lot of things that go into the preseason. And number one is just to evaluate other guys that's trying to make the roster, because the other guys that's on the team that have been started for years, normally they're going to continue to keep being starters unless their place gets taken by somebody new. But other than that, you know, that's what you use the preseason for, to evaluate talent and to shake off some of the rust.
For sure. I think Mike's having a stroke, eh?
I think he's missing Savah.
Last question. It's from one of our ISN brothers, Tone T. I knew he'd throw something out here like this. Hashtag ISN, Sewell, the future left tackle. Mike, future left tackle.
How future?
Next
Yeah,
year,
5
future.
years?
Next
5
year.
years? 4?
Get rid of
Next
Decker.
year? No.
Get rid of Decker?
Oh yeah.
4 years? Maybe. Next year, I don't see that.
I don't think get rid of Decker's
We
what
just
they really
paid
want to
this
do, though.
dude, man. We just paid him a big
Man, listen,
contract
man.
last year.
Trade him for a first draft. You will tackle. You'll be fine.
No, I'm pretty happy with Decker right now.
What do you think, TA? You think he's our future left tackle, and do you want to get rid of Decker?
No, I don't want to get rid of him.
I don't think that's
Keep him
the
where
answer.
keep him where he's at. And
I like that.
I mean, Sewell, he's gonna have to learn, man. He's gonna have to learn, man. You gotta let your rookies get beat up a little bit. You gotta let them make their mistakes. And I think once he understands and learns the game and understands that this is not college football anymore, I think he'll be fine. You know, let him make his mistakes, let him get beat up, let him get tossed around a little bit, and then when he gets tired of getting tossed around, eventually he'll start protecting the quarterback a little bit better.
Yeah, like I don't think getting rid of Decker is the way to do it right now, Tone. I don't see how they could do something like that, man. And like TA said, you have to let Sewell take his lumps. I never thought he'd be this bad though, Sewell. I never did.
I tried to give y'all a warning. I was like, yo, he might look really questionable first.
Well, there's a difference between saying, you know, be prepared, like, you know, he might struggle a bit. He's looked terrific. He's looked terrific. He has. Yeah. In a couple spots. And then a couple spots he didn't, though. You know what I mean? He has looked good in spots, but when he gets beat, though, he gets beat really bad. And it wasn't by guys that you would think were going to beat him. It was guys that were like, oh, man, like this guy shouldn't be beating him.
Don't worry, he's getting beat right now, beating real hard, but soon he'll be a master beater.
Oh, yeah. He's going to be a veteran in 10 years.
It's just going to take some time, man. It's going to take some time. We gotta just be a little bit patient with the kid, man. You know what I mean? He's got to be patient. He's learning a new spot. He's 20.
Yep.
And it's master beater, buddy. Master beater. Master beater. Hashtag master.
He's getting beat pretty hard right now, but don't worry, he'll be a master beater soon.
He'll be a master beater in no time. Nick Bosa is going to make him a master beater.
Oh, yeah.
It's going to be tough.
He's
He's going to need a lot of help. He's going to need a lot of help from Darren Fells. I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
That's some tough meat right there.
But then the question becomes, what happens when the 49ers try to go at the Big V?
Then you just hope and pray.
Yeah.
I don't know what to say. I don't know what to tell you anymore. I don't even know what to tell you. They're going to go after all kinds of. They're going to go after the weaknesses right now. And the weaknesses on our O line are
the entire team
and Big V. I don't think the weaknesses on the left side. I wouldn't say it's Jonah Jackson.
Jonah's all right.
Jonah's all right. Decker's very underrated left tackle.
But the problem is he's facing Nick, and Nick can make anybody good look bad.
Yeah, hey man, Nick's a monster. He's not as good as his
Can we
brother.
play the Bears week 1? Give us Andy Dalton. I'll beat him.
Yeah, for sure.
Don't worry, man. Don't worry.
Yeah, just let him get beat up a little bit, man. It's okay, guys.
Take some time. Take some time. Huh?
He's going to get through around like a rag doll a little bit.
Terrace McGriff will help us.
Terrace McGriff and Burton McFlipsting. All right, guys, man. We've been doing this for about an hour and a half, man. We're going to wrap it up. I got to go say hi to the fan jam. TA, man, what do you got for the people?
Hey, man, it feels good to be back with the people, man. I haven't been able to do it in so long, man. I've been busy working, man, working my jobs and, taking care of my family, man, and my children. But it feels good, man, to get back on with the brothers and talk some football, get that brotherhood going again. And, hey, we appreciate everybody that is listening on today. We appreciate your time because you could be elsewhere doing something else. But we thank you for rocking out with us on today, and we appreciate everybody.
Appreciate it, TA. Tolan, man, what do you got to say to everybody?
It's great coming on here with you guys, to talk about this very positive and very, very good team we have here. Probably gonna be dropping a video about Sewell. It's gonna be extremely positive, as you can guess.
You're a hater, bro. I'm just gonna say it. You're a hater.
Only player I hate is Melifonwu.
You hate him now?
I never liked him. I never liked him. I love Levi.
Well, I know you didn't talk him up, but
Levi's my guy.
All right, man. Who's your guy?
Levi. Him and McNeil.
Okay, Levi's your guy. I remember that. Micro Mike, man. What do you got for the people, man? What's going on, brother?
Hey, man.
Oh. That's it, eh? That's what you got?
Hey, I appreciate the fun
show. Let Matt Patricia on the show.
Hey,
Check your drawers on
I
that
really,
one, bro.
I love coming on here. I wasn't feeling too great last week, so it was nice to get on, man, having TA on. There's nothing
Love it.
like having strong D on there.
Long D, buddy.
Hey, it's
Appreciate
gonna be
it,
a
Mike.
long year, fellas, but guess what? With all the negativity, it's not negative because I feel like the future is bright for this team. We got the right leadership. The culture I do believe will change. Just this
Yes.
year is going to be a little bit rough, and so
It'll be rough.
make sure right now we're getting beat a lot, but soon we will be the master beaters, okay? And then we can do a lot of beating and really rough up that meat and
Yeah.
make it
You're the
good.
master.
So
You're the master it and beat
Yep.
it. Yeah.
have a good night, folks.
Appreciate it. I appreciate it, guys, man. Thanks everyone on the panel, man. TA, Tone, Micro Mike. Awesome, man. Thank you, everybody in the chat. Go check out. I did a little video on Trinity Benson, our new #1 wide receiver.
Yeah,
Out there.
I'm going to check that out as soon as I get off.
Go check him out, man. I just did a quick one, and I just tried to talk some Lions fans off the ledge about getting rid of a couple picks. Thanks a lot, guys. Peace.
Peace.